Every emotion consists of three components: physiological, behavioral, and subjective experience. The physiological includes changes in heart rate, skin conductivity, muscle tension, spatial awareness, nerve communication, and many more. Behavioral changes may include fight, flight, or freeze. In other words, it's the motivation to engage, the motivation to avoid, and the motivation to do nothing. The third component, subjective experience, is associated with our personal experience. When, for example, you are bitten by a dog as a child, your association with dogs may become a negative one. You may then experience fear and anxiety and avoidance tendencies whenever you see a dog. Here's a good example. If I see a bear out in the wild, I will immediately fear it. My muscles will tense in preparation to run. Perhaps I will run or freeze. These bodily reactions happen every day, and they are not always so extreme as when we see a bear. In fact, they are often very subtle and sometimes happen in ways that we cannot see with the naked eye. As I mentioned before, emotions are quite physical. What's interesting is that different emotions activate different muscles in our bodies. For example, fear will trigger a defensive bodily reaction, a defensive mechanism. You may place your hand on your chest or look down, essentially constrict to protect yourself. On the opposite end, when we feel confident, we raise our head, our arms and hands expand, we open up. That is because we feel no fear, and then do not physically have the need to protect ourselves. When we need to perform a specific skill and are experiencing an emotion that is not beneficial to that skill, it may be challenging. Say you are an archer and need to hit a long distance target. You'll need to use your fine motor skills. But if you feel anxious, your muscles will tense and interfere with your ability to execute that task successfully.